In today's video, we're taking a look at one of the granddaddies of the microphone audio industry. That's right, this guy right here, the RE20. We're going to take this microphone out for a test spin, show you why it's one of my personal favorites, and I'm even going to make a case about why I think the RE20 should be your forever mic instead of the Shure SM7B. Got you thinking, don't I? All right, let's check it out. Full disclosure before we get started, Electrovoice did not send this microphone out to me. No, not at 2,000 subscribers. Too new, too small, and that's okay. Got goals, baby. We're going to grow. But for the record, before I get started, is that a fire alarm? I swear. Well, if this is your first time watching this channel, this is it. This is what we do. I don't take myself too seriously. I love microphones. I try to review them for you guys who are thinking about wanting to get a microphone. I take them for a test drive. I am your crash test dummy. I will do things and use it not as intended.
Raj?
Yeah.
Your insurance paid up?
Yeah, of course. Why? Get out of here.
I'm cutting away. Snip. Raj.
Yeah.
Grab the cat.
And I'm just going to have some fun. Take it out for a spin, and that way you guys can decide whether or not it's worth that hefty price tag or that budget price tag that microphones come with. Just absolutely love this microphone. So with that being said, let's get started. Now, of all the microphones that I've reviewed on this channel, the ones that are my absolute favorite, like the Earthworks Ethos, the RE20 holds a near and special place in my heart because back in the early 90s, I was in high school. We had a radio station at our high school. We had a TV station. I was in both departments, and one of the wonderful things I got to do was I got to host my own radio show for about an hour a day, 89.5 WOVI, Novi, Michigan, and yeah, just absolutely had a ball doing that as a high school kid. And the microphone that we used back then was the RE20. Now, it was that ugly, like olive green thing. So when I got into YouTube, I won't say how long it's been since then, but let's just say it's been over 30 years, maybe. I'm not going to admit that, but anyways, it's been a while. But just wanted to jump back in, if you know what I mean. And this just held a nostalgic place in my heart. But I just wasn't ready to pull that trigger on a $450 microphone when it comes to YouTube, not many people use this, which is just mind-blowing, shocking to me. Especially when you consider what this microphone has to offer at $450 compared to the Shure SM7B. Shure SM7B is an amazing microphone. We love it. It's a great microphone, but it is a problem solver, and it's not for everybody. And I will especially emphasize that it is not meant for new beginner. The microphone is built and designed to be very flat, very neutral. It's a blank canvas for you to mold and shape that microphone how you want it to be. So if you don't have any EQ skills, it's a very unflattering, boring sound. Good for long-form content, but if you're looking for any kind of energy, any kind of excitement, if you want to do YouTube shorts, if you just want to just like exude energy that just comes through the screen, because great audio paired with good video can just be earth-shattering awesome for your momentum and the vibe that you give out with your YouTube channel. The SM7B is not going to give you that, but it does solve problems. A lot of people that are buying the Shure SM7B these days are just buying it because that's what everybody else has. So if you're a noob just getting in the space, I would just say the RE20 is a better mic for you, and I'm going to go over all those reasons why, starting with the fact that you can plug and play with this and sound absolutely amazing. The Shure SM7B requires a little bit of touch on your part. Let me jump over to the Shure SM7B and show you the difference between these two tones. This is what it sounds like out of the box, dynamic microphone, and it's a vanilla blank canvas. The switches on the back are totally deactivated. It's flat, and I have it in the Vocaster too, same as the RE20. Processing turned off, and this is what it sounds like out of the box. And then back over to the RE20, and my philosophy is the more money you spend, it should be easier. It's that's my life philosophy. It may not be yours, but it is mine. And the RE20 $450 for just the microphone, not the shock mount, just the microphone you see in the housing right there, $450. But this is something I can plug in with no EQ skills whatsoever to any interface, and I've got a great sound with life on all three levels, my high, mids, and lows of my voice. It's great at noise rejection. It's great at proximity effect. Proximity effects is a situation where people who are using the microphone are moving all over the place. For instance, Twitch users, gaming channels, things like that. They're sitting in their desk. They get all excited. They lean back. Oh, I can't believe I died. Or they get right up on the microphone and they start yelling. Twitch streams, they get up and they move around the studio, all that stuff. The closer you get to the microphone, it changes the sound and the tone of your voice. The farther away, the thinner it is and quieter. And then you get right up on it, it gets louder and deeper. The RE20 is designed better than most mics. I'd say like 99% of the microphones out there for the $500 and under price range at negating that effect. Whether you're right up on it or far away, it doesn't affect the tone. It affects the volume because that's just physics. The farther away you are, the quieter it's going to be. The closer you are on it, the more the volume is going to be. But the tone of your voice changes minimally. It's got vents on the side like a classic Ford Mustang, like the Mach 1s that are out there, and just really cool. If you're a fisherman out there like me, you see fish gills on the side. They're meant for breathing. All right, so when you get right up on it and you're pushing all this air, all this force, movement into the end address of the microphone where the capsule is, it's giving your voice somewhere to go. Most microphones don't have anything, and it just builds up that low end. This microphone has been around since the 1960s, okay? And it hasn't changed. They changed the paint job, but little has changed, if anything, to the mic itself because it's just darn near perfection. This is a great microphone for handling proximity effect, but the RE20 to me, next level. So this is the SM7B out of the box, no processing. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, puts pineapple on his pizza. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, he puts pineapple on his pizza. For those of you out there that want the SM7B, they like the look, you're not moving me off my position, Michael, I want one. Well, you can brighten it up if you don't know how to EQ it, and that's by removing the pop filter. It gives it a little bit more life. There are some people out there that are professional audio engineers that prefer to use this for spoken word without the pop filter on, and this really does change the tone of the microphone, gives it a little bit more life at the top, but the plosives, no protection now. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, he puts pineapple on his pizza. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, he puts pineapple on his pizza. So if you have it off, mic placement is just essential. Flipping the switch to give it a little bit of presence boost, all right? A little more life in there. So I just flipped the one switch on the back. Now it looks like, can we see right there? Flip that switch right over here. There's that presence boost. Give me a little bit of jump right there. And this is what it sounds like, the Shure SM7B. And then we flip the other switch, that's the roll off. Takes a little bit more of the low end out of there as well. Not so boomy, not so muddy. This is the best you can do without touching an EQ to alter and get that SM7B to the other end of the spectrum. A little more life to it. That's what can be done to this microphone for people who have no EQ skills. Now I flip the switch on the RE20. And now you can hear the difference in tone. You've lost a little bit of that bottom end right there, make it a little more sparkly. It's not the RE320, which is a cheaper version. Looks identical to this. It's a little more glossy looking, but it's a brighter microphone. This kind of tries to get you there, but it's not making the high ends brighter. It's cutting out them low ends. Again, a little too thin for me. But anyways, what a testament it is to the RE20 that I could plug this in, do nothing to it, and have this quality sound. Let me go ahead and compare it with some other studio microphones that I have that are my absolute favorite microphones. I'll include my budget favorite, compare them to the RE20, and you just tell me what you think. All right, this is the Shure SM7B take 3 because I wasn't even recording. This is how bad it's getting. I didn't even hit record, and I just went through a whole segment. But here we go. All right, we're keeping it. This is what we do here, people. Just having some fun. Crash test dummy, okay? I'm crashing. But let's get through this. This is the Shure SM7B. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, and he puts pineapple on his pizza. This is sibilance and plosive test. Now let's do off-axis rejection. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, and he delivered Pineapple. He did. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers and he puts.
Are you serious?
I don't know. A little voice inside of me is saying, this is a bad idea.
And he puts pineapple on his pizza. Peter Parker.
Come again? You know I don't speak Spanish. In English, please.
Jeez, oh, Pete. This is a disaster. All right. Peter Parker. No. Peter Piper delivered. I can't do this. Take 25. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers and he puts pineapple on his pizza. And Peter Parker left Queens, New York to go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to deliver pineapple pizza to the people of the masses who were listening to his podcast. Oh my gosh, we got through it. Oh, are we done yet? This is only the second mic, people. Pray for me. We're going to try and knock it all out in one shot. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. And Peter Parker moved to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to go to Pittsburgh. I'm messing this up. Keeping it real, people. This is what we do here on this channel. If this is your first time watching, we just don't take ourselves seriously at all. But we're test driving. So let's try this again. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers and he puts pineapple on his pizza. And Peter Parker moved from Queens, New York to go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to deliver pineapple pizza to the people of the masses. Off-axis rejection. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers and he puts pineapple on his pizza. And Peter Parker moved to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to deliver pineapple pizzas to the people of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania who were in the masses. I got nothing. Anyways, this is gonna be fun. Brutal, fun. Fun for you guys, brutal for me. All right, this is the RE20. This is getting sideways quick, so we're gonna try and push through. Here we go. This is the SE4100. Comes in at $350. Now, this is a condenser microphone, but it's like the best of both worlds. It gives you that bass, that lower, warm, thicker sound instead of the brighter sounds of normal condensers, at least of older yesteryear. Just a great broadcasting sound that comes with this condenser microphone, but it still has all the best parts of a condenser. It's got all kinds of switches on it to adjust the tone out of the box for you people who don't know how to EQ out there. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't know till you know. And until you know, you don't know. And the only way you're going to know is to mess around with it. And until you mess around with it, you don't know. So anyways, this is the SE4100 condenser microphone. Almost darn near perfect microphone. Absolutely love it. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. That's the plosives and the sibilance test. Let's do off-axis rejection now. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. And Peter Parker left Queens, New York to go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to deliver pineapple pizza to the people of the masses who were listening to his podcast. And thank gosh we got through that with minimal injury. Okay? This is the SE4100 condenser microphone. We're moving on. Back on the RE20 for the palate cleanser. This microphone has been around since 1969. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. The RE20 in matte black. This is the SHure MV7. This comes in at $250. This is the original MV7 with the old antique USB, like that weird octagon. I don't even know what shape that is, but it's not a USB-C, which drives me crazy. You can get the SHure MV7 Plus for, I think, like $10 or $15, $20 more, something like that, USB-C. And you can also get the new SHure MV7i, which allows you to connect two MV7s together and run your software or run your whole EQ mix through the software. Really cool. Put a little card right up here for Bark from Obscure Mike. He did a review on this one, and just absolutely awesome microphone for you guys to consider for podcasting. But anyways, here we go. This is the SHure MV7. This comes in at $250. Dynamic cardioid polar pattern. And here we go. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. That is the sibilance and the plosive test. Now let's go ahead and do off-axis rejection. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers and he puts pineapple on his pizza. as Peter Parker left Queens, New York to go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. To deliver pineapple pizza to the people of the masses who are listening to his podcast. And once again, we're back on the RE20 for the palate cleanser. Yes, it's been around since 1969, but oh, wow. Tried and true OG, RE20. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Moving on. This is the Rode Podmic, the OG. This was the first $100 price tag microphone that had the build quality of a $1,000 microphone and the audio quality of something that was just way above that at just $100. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. This is the sibilance and plosive test. Let's go ahead and do off-axis rejection. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers and he puts pineapple on his pizza. And Peter Parker left Queens, New York to go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to deliver pineapple pizza to the masses, to the people who are listening to his podcast. Now, one thing you're also noticing as I'm doing this, and I'm doing this intentionally, is I wanted to give you guys a feel for the handling noise for all of these microphones. So as I'm spinning them around, that's why. And once again, back on the RE20, Matt Black, been around since 1969, plosives and sibilants. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers and he puts pineapple on his pizza, the RE20. Now this is the Rode Podmic USB. This goes for $199. It's an XLR combo mic. It's the upgrade over the original Podmic. And same build quality, pretty much everything is the same. A little bit deeper tone in XLR, just a smidge than the Rode Podmic. That microphone is known as being a very EQable microphone by not adding in some low end, allowing you to bring in the amount that you need. This Rode Podmic kind of gives you a little bit more than that one, so you don't need as much. And some people just love the way it sounds. Now, I did include the pop filter on this one because when you buy this microphone, it comes with a pop filter, so you're going to get it. You're going to have it. Now, it comes with black, but I went ahead and bought every other color that they make. But I threw pink in there for you ladies that are watching this. Well, here's a pink one. $200, dynamic cardiopolar pattern. And this is what it, let's do plosive test. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, puts pineapple on his pizza. That's the plosive and sibilance. Let's go ahead and do off-axis rejection and handling noise as we go along. Here we go. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers and he puts pineapple on his pizza. And Peter Parker left Queens, New York to go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to deliver pineapple pizza to the people of the masses who were listening to his podcast. Back on the RE20, Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers and he puts pineapple on his pizza. And this is the RE20 and Matt Black. Been around since 1969. Now here is another well-known, well-established microphone that you don't see enough of. This microphone, I would argue, is better than 90% of the microphones that I see out there in the YouTube space for people's budget, plus sound. This is just great. Handling noise is absolutely amazing. This is the SM57. It's a $99 microphone. It's known as an instrument microphone for like drums and things like that because without this pop filter on it, it is plosive, sensitive to the nth degree. But when you get the ASW2 or A2W, I'm not sure which one it is. I'll have a link to this pop filter in the description down below. This becomes an amazing, excellent spoken word microphone that is basically a $100 version of the Shure SM7B. Of all the microphones out of the box that can get you that SM7B sound, nothing can get closer, in my opinion, than the Shure SM57. Pop filter on it. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers and he puts pineapple on his pizza. Let me go ahead and take it out of the boom arm, or let me take it out of the mic stand for this handling test. But if you recognize this look, this is the microphone that the White House uses whenever the president speaks. And it's been that way forever. Whenever the president needs to speak, this is the microphone for durability, quality, and you just want that authoritative presence as you speak. This is what you get. Handling and off-axis rejection, let's go. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Because Peter Parker moved from Queens, New York to go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to deliver pineapple pizza to the people of the masses that were listening to his podcast. Handling, oh, so awesome. I have no idea why I'm torturing myself like this, but here we go. Palette cleanser once again, RE20. Been around since 1969. Matte black finish, dynamic microphone. Oh, I love it so. So it's about time to wrap this up so I can let myself go to bed. It's 2 a.m. Palate cleanser. RE20. God help me. And I thought I would close out. This is like the opposite. Usually videos start with the cheaper microphone and build up to the SM7B and the $500 and the $1,000 Neumanns. But we went backwards on this one. We went high to low. I wanted to finish with this guy right here. This is the king of the budget microphones. All metal build quality, resembles that of a Rode Podmic build. It's right there. Really awesome. Now, it only comes in black. This is a red version that Fifine made for me. And yes, I said Fifine. This is the K669D. I have been singing from the mountaintops that this is the perfect entry-level budget dynamic microphone. It's a $36 microphone. It sounds like this. It's built like a tank. It will never break on you. Sounds great. And it just blows my mind when I do audio samples of the SM7B next to this microphone side by side. The number of people that tell me that they think this is the $400 microphone, that know nothing about microphones. They have no idea what an SM7B looks like. They have no idea what a K669D looks like. I just tell them, hey, one of these mics costs $400. So let's go ahead and do off-axis rejection and plosives and sibilants. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers and he puts pineapple on his pizza. Sibilance and plosive test. Here we go. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers and he puts pineapple on his pizza. And Peter Parker left Queens, New York to go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to deliver pineapple pizza to the people of the masses who are listening to his podcast. This is the handling sound, okay? When you get to budget, you get to those lower prices. These are the things you got to live with. There's concessions to be made to get that price down. And one of them is, this is a hotter mic, all right? So it's a little louder than most right out of the box. So you actually got to tone it down a little bit, I think. And the handling noise, it just picks up everything. One thing before I go. I know this is the RE20 video, but I just can't stop singing praises on the affordability and quality that you get for this microphone. Pound for pound, the best budget microphone out there. You throw an SM7B pop filter, the Chunky Monkey one on here. Now there's a $20 one and there's a $12 one. I have both. This is the $12 one. All right, so I'm going ultra budget for you guys. Listen to the difference in sound of this microphone when you throw this on it. And now you're listening to the Fifine K669D, and it solves the plosive problem. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. All right. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Oh, yeah. Now we're rocking. Nice, awesome tone. And the total package for this right here is like less than $50. All right. Back on the RE20 for the palate cleanser. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, and he puts pineapple on his pizza. And we're just going to stop there, because this is getting crazy. We're just saying. All right, let's move on to the next microphone, which is a delightful surprise. You'll understand what I mean here in a second. Let's get to it. This here is the Mackie EM99B. This is a microphone that I've had in my locker for over a year now. I keep forgetting that I have it. I rarely use it, but man, it's a delight to use. A little over a year ago, I had this microphone, did a review on it about how this is a poor man's RE20. And I hate to say poor when the price tag for this one is $123, but it's a lot better price tag than the $450 price tag of the microphone-only purchase of the RE20. But yeah, it's not RE20, but it's bright, it's lively, and it'll get you there. It'll get you close enough. But plosive and sibilance test, here we go. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers and he puts pineapple on his pizza. All right, now for the off-axis rejection, let's get to it. This is the Mackie EM99B, cardioid polar pattern dynamic microphone. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers as he puts pineapple on his pizza, and Peter Parker left Queens, New York to go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to deliver pineapple pizza to the people who are listening to his podcast, the people of the masses. I totally flubbed that up, but that's okay. That is better than most. Anyways, this is the Mackie EM99B at $123. The poor man's RE20 is what I say. These are all great microphones. You're not going to go wrong if you landed on one of these microphones as your favorite that you think will be great for your voice and your environment. It's my personal opinion that if you are jumping into the YouTube content creation, podcasting, and you want to buy a microphone that will make you sound absolutely amazing, but you have no EQ skills, You want to be able to plug and play and have it sound amazing out of the box. I believe the RE20 is the better mic for you. My opinion. The SM7B is an exceptional mic. One of my favorites for doing podcasting, simply because if you have a guest who likes to grab their microphone, you're in a noisy environment, it's a very safe microphone. It solves all kinds of problems for you. It's just not going to give you amazing, earth-shattering, stop and pause, what microphone are they using type attention. That microphone is basically to make your audio be an afterthought so they can focus on your content creation and not the actual audio itself, which is kind of what we're going for. We want them to focus on your message, and great audio can do that. Bad audio, or audio that has all kinds of problems, or an environment that has problems that bleed into your audio, can be distractions. The SM7B is the answer to that. It is designed to be EQ'd. What they give you is a blank canvas for you to make the painting that you want, the masterpiece you're looking for. As mentioned earlier, I'm a pastor of a church and I do a lot of video production. The one microphone that I have used where people said, wow, that audio is amazing. You were really dialed in your audio. That audio came from using the SE4100, and I didn't do anything. That was unprocessed sound directly into OBS, and the microphone did all the heavy lifting for me. That's what I mean by just because everybody else is using an SM7B doesn't mean it's going to get the best results for you. I've used the SM7B and never got a comment. It's different strokes for different folks. And the whole point of this video is simply saying that if you want a great microphone with a great sound, you don't know how to EQ, you're not interested in learning EQ, you literally want to plug it in and run and gun, I would go with the RE20. I'd also go with the SE4100 condenser microphone at $350. If this $450 price tag for the RE20 is just too much for you. You can get that same kind of amazing out-of-the-box plug-and-play audio out of that SE4100. The SM7B can do all of these things and can solve so many problems. It's just going to require a little bit of elbow grease and a little bit of legwork on your part to dial that in. Is that what you're willing to do? If you're not, it's not the microphone for you. So don't buy it just because everybody else has it. Buy it because you identified what your voice is. You identified what your environment is. You identified what your problems are in your studio and what your guests do and what you need out of your audio. If you're one of those people that I don't even know what boxes I need to check for a microphone, but I just want a great microphone, I want to do a one-time thing, and I want to grow into it, the RE20 is the perfect mic for you. There's a reason why they use it in FM radio stations, because it captures energy, does great at noise rejection, and it works on everybody's voice. And you really don't have to do a whole lot of EQing to it. All right, I'm going to wrap this up and get out of here. But before I go, special shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for joining this channel. Appreciate you guys' support. Also appreciate a sub and a like. And if you like this stuff and you don't want to miss out on future content because it is coming, hit that notification bell. And that way when I do post it, you'll be able to watch it. Thank you for joining this episode of Level Up. My name is Mike Newman, and I hope we had some fun together. And I hope to see you in the next video.